I hope you're having a fabulous day. Today I'm reviewing Feeling Snow. I would like to firstly thank the lovely Bloomsbury for sending it to me. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much for the lovely reads that I get to immerse myself in every single month. This, for me, was like a toned down version of Throne of Glass. Read Throne of Glass, if you know Throne of Glass, you know what I'm talking about. I had that whole like kick-ass main character going on, but at the same time, it really felt like it was written for a younger audience. Or Heartless even, that I just read. It's kind of like that YA category has two ways. One where the themes like love and friendship and like power and dominance and all that stuff are really brought out and written deeply, all the characters' emotions and feelings at a certain point of time. And then there's the same thing written in a different way that's kind of skimmed over really quickly. Or I am getting older. It's about this girl called Snow, and from a young age she causes this accident that leaves her in a psychiatric ward. There she has a daily routine of pills and crazy people. Snow reminded me so much of Elsa in Frozen for reasons that I'll talk about later in this review. Snow is basically locked there. Amazingly enough, she does have a boyfriend called Bale. One day, Bale and her share a kiss, and Bale says, "I see the real you." From that moment on, Bale is silent, but the real story starts one night where Bale is taken from his bed and Snow witnesses it. From then on, she has these dreams of this like boy that comes to her that says, "You need to escape, you need to get past this tree. In a frozen world, a queen will rise." That pretty much sums it up. I thought Snow originally was like Stealing Snow, Snow White, Seven Dwarfs kind of thing, you know, spin-off series that everyone's writing nowadays for different, you know, series and stuff like that. This was the opposite. That's all I'm going to say for the non-spoiler section. If you don't want to be spoiled, make sure to click out Stealing Snow. I didn't really build that deep connection that, you know, you usually have with characters or the lands or anything of that I really wanted to grow. Usually in other books, you know, it's described more deeply, we get really into the characters' emotions, and I felt like this book skimmed the surface of all that, but it wasn't like fully engrossed in their little world. The themes were there, that's why I just wanted them so much more expanded. You know, there was this whole love triangle going on. This is the first thing that I want to talk about between the three dudes. We're like all completely different. Bale, and that mystery at the very end when we find out who Bale is. I'm just like, hell no.
I looked at Bale's blood on my hands. I felt so tired. Stay away from me, I shouted.
I wasn't believing Bale. I did not like Bale. From the moment we met him in this book, I'm like, this guy's boring, he doesn't amuse me, I don't like Bale. And the whole single time, you know, Snow's just caught up on the idea of finding Bale, and at the same time she's like, I love Bale, Bale is my boo, Bale is my man, Bale, Bale, Bale.
Just pick one, just pick one.
And the next moment, she's totally sidetracked off kissing Jagger and Kai. And it's just like, you're in a relationship with three guys, but you care so much about Gal, but you're growing your feelings with Jagger and you're growing your feelings with Kai. Like, if you had such strong feelings for Bale, you wouldn't be cheating on him with two other guys. Is his name Bale? Bale? I wasn't believing that. My favourite guy out of all of them was probably a mixture between Jagger and Kai. Jagger had this hidden thing about him that I just wanted to know all his secrets, and he was in the gang of robbers, and the whole robber world was just so intriguing and interesting. And I really liked him. He was that mysterious kind of guy that you need in a book. Whether Kay, I felt, was very much like an Adam from Shadowmead, someone who's just there and will be like a main guy in a book, but wasn't as interesting as Warner. Psychiatric hospital. It was very interesting. Like, you're like, why is she there? What happened with the mirror? Her mum's really weird bringing her mittens, and you're like, why? When she escapes, I found that it was too simple. It's almost like, yeah, there was this distraction that happened, but it was almost too simple. It felt like escaping asylum in American Horror Story. Anyway, she gets past that damn tree. The land of Algid was really well thought of. The king, you know, harnesses the snow, and Snow's exactly like Elsa. They battle it out. The whole snow aspect was just amazing, and how the kingdom's like a bit frozen, and how there's always been a winter. It was really interesting. It just felt like Narnia. but through the tree. There's also the aspect of the river witch and her powers, and when she was like trying to train Snow and there was that test that Snow was in the room and like the water was rising and she ended up freezing it, my heart was in my throat. That's my worst nightmare. It felt like that moment in was it Divergent is Surgeon Allegiant? No, it was in Divergent, it was in the first one, where she's in like that box and the water's rising. When her mum was on her dad's team, I flipped it. I nearly dropped the book. I was on public transport at the time and my face said it all. Oh, fancy that. Like the whole reason your mum escaped this land. And she had a twin. She had a freaking twin. What was that? What are you doing in my bedroom? And then she goes in that mirror room and then the real mirror piece is revealed, and that was really cool. I like that scene.
Well, Snow, long time no see.
It's revealed that the Duchess was my twin on page 314, and I'm just like, whoa. And then the king comes in and storms and does his thing. There's this whole battle. She beamed at me beautifully. I squeezed her hand tighter. I felt something cold and imposing transfer from me to her. The look on her face said that she felt it too. I took a step back as her expression changed. She basically freezed her mum. The whole book just turned so cold. This family needs some counselling. I mean, Bale belonged to the Snow King. My mother was in real league with my dad and I'd frozen her. This was real. It was cruel, twisted reality, and plus I have a twin. Family therapy in session. I'm really looking forward to this sequel because now the king took some robbers and they want to get them back, and there's going to be this whole fight, and I bet she's going to kill her dad in some twisted way. And then she'll be like the queen and she'll rule and she'll be cool and the whole kingdom will be really happy. They'll all live in the palace. No battles will ever rise, but she'll have to pick a beau. From now, my predictions are she'll pick Jagger. Now, I reckon the River Witch has a secret agenda, and I think that she is going to work against Snow in some way, and Snow's going to trust her, and this will be in the second book, and by the third book, Snow will have like 2 enemies. I don't know why, I just have this feeling. Now, little Gertie, she was so cute, and I felt so sorry for her that she had to transform into a monster. Like, that was so sad. And I love how they all live in this like little treehouse. Surely, you know, Kai doesn't have a superpower, but surely he must have some power to build this treehouse that's really cool and can move. If you've read Stealing Snow, let me know your thoughts down below. I rate this book obviously an 8 out of 10, very good, and I just wanted to do like a mini review add-on to talk a little bit about my thoughts on it because it is a lovely book. Thank you so much for watching. See you.